So Ron DeSantis signed a bill that banned direct-to-consumer car sales in Florida, but left an exception for Tesla. What happened to the love of unregulated, unfiltered, unchecked free market enterprise? Isn't that what the Republicans are all freaking about? Free market, free market, free market at all costs and at any means necessary. Free market, baby. Well, this doesn't seem like that goes along with that line of thinking. So I got Ron DeSantis of Florida signed a bill banning direct-to-consumer car sales in the state. But the bill leaves a notable exception for electric car companies, including Tesla. Tesla CEO Elon Musk is cozy with DeSantis and hosted his presidential campaign launch on Twitter. As the measure prohibits car manufacturers from selling directly to consumers in the state and instead requires them to rely on franchise dealerships. But there's a carve-out in the legislation that allows electric car companies like Tesla to continue selling directly to their customers without using a dealership if that's already their established mode. Startups like Rivian and Lucid, which have followed Tesla's lead on direct-to-consumer sales, would also be exempt. Musk, who owns Twitter, hosted DeSantis' presidential campaign launch on Twitter Spaces last month. DeSantis' administration also struck a deal with Musk's SpaceX last year to set up Starlink satellite services in parts of Southwest Florida that have been affected by Hurricane Ian. Musk has publicly expressed support for DeSantis' 2024 presidential bid. He tweeted that President Donald Trump, the current GOP frontrunner, was too old for a 2024 run, and that DeSantis would easily win against Joe Biden. Okay, whatever. So dealerships are key to the EV transition. Traditional automakers have no plans to get rid of the dealership model that they've used for decades, even if it's taken some convincing to get everybody on board. Ford, for example, has convinced most dealers to sell electric cars while getting rid of everyone's least favorite part of a dealership, haggling. In fact, franchise dealer lots and their service departments are key to making sure consumers can test drive new electric vehicles and, perhaps more importantly, get them serviced. Last year, GM reported seeing a significant number of Tesla customers in its shops as the company struggles to make sure its service department can keep up with this explosive growth. Okay, so that's the end of the article. Banning direct-to-consumer car sales in Florida? What? Why? Who is wanting this? Who out there? I can't even imagine the MAGA people are wanting this. This is just so far down the list of issues that Americans care about that it makes you wonder, is DeSantis sitting there thinking that this is going to be, that people are going to see him enacting this new law and that this is going to help make a dent in Donald Trump's lead against him? Come on. Do we really want this guy as president of the United States? Do we really want direct-to-consumer car sales potentially being banned in the entire U.S. if DeSantis was president? And legislation was landed on his desk that was designed to do just that. Car dealerships suck. Okay, everybody hates them. Everybody hates car dealers. But we're gonna make America great again, and we're gonna do away with the woke direct to consumer companies, and we're gonna force people to go into car dealerships. That's what this guy is worried about. That's what, out of all the things to be worried about, all of the issues facing our country, I don't even know what other commentary to make. Like I don't. I mean it's just absolutely ridiculous that this guy thinks that he has any sort of snowball's chance in hell to become president. It's quite silly.